Ever since I got into the sous vide cooking style, I've been cooking my protein and meat and such using Ziploc bags. And I recently acquired a Food Saver vacuum pack and sealer. And I thought I'd go over some of the things I'm doing. Like right now, I have this 3-pound package of meat that I would use 1 pound. But I got a great deal on the 3-pound, so what to do? Well, so Food Saver comes in, they have several different size bags. Like here's a gallon size bag. Looks kind of big for what we're doing. And then I have some of these smaller half-gallon quart size bags. I guess I can't tell which. Doesn't really matter, it's what I'm going to use. So I was going to divide this up into 3 chunks and put it into one of these bags and seal it, just to give you an idea how that works, and then put it in my fridge and use it later. So let me chop this up into 3 pieces and stuff some pieces in some bags, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I've all set up. I've got my meat measured out to 1 pound. So what I wanted to show you was that this machine has it's a little juice area that will hold a small amount of liquid if whatever it is you're sealing is juicy. As it sucks the air out of the container, it will also store some of the juice. Alright, so how this works is you put it, you can't see it too well, but there's a little rubber gasket right here that I'm going to make sure that my open container sits within. And I need both hands to do that. Be right back. Alright, so you need to make sure that you put the whole end of the bag into that gasket area. Once you do that, there's a lever here on the side. Hey, look, it's me in the shadows. Once you do that, you'll switch this to the operate position and you'll get some lights up. I got power. Now I can choose to seal it or vacuum seal it, and if I don't intend to store it, I can just seal it. I'm going to choose the vacuum seal. It makes it sound like a dead cow here for a few seconds. As soon as it's fully sealed, or as soon as it's fully vacuumed, it switches over to seal. So the red light comes on to tell you that it's sealing the top of the container there. And then when that finishes, the lights go off. And when the lights go off, I can switch this lever to open. As you can see, the bag has been sealed at the top. And maybe you can't see that too well. There's a nice seal. If I was planning on using this bag again, like if I'd sealed 2 pounds in there, and I thought, hey, I'll just make a slice in there somewhere. I made it nice and flat so that when I take it out and put it into a pan, it defrosts easily in the pan rather than having to do any fancy defrosting. So some people put a double seal along the top. They pull it out a little and seal it a second time. I haven't found a need for that because it does a pretty good job of sealing it. But that'll store quite a bit better, and the containers are made for this. They're great for sous vide because it sucks all the air out and puts your hot water right next to the meat where it should be to cook it right. You wouldn't cook hamburger sous vide though. The temperatures aren't right, and part of the thing with sous vide is that the meat has to be like a slab of meat, because bacteria doesn't. It may get on the slab on the outside, but it doesn't get on the inside. The inside is pure, and so the temperatures for that inside meat can be quite a bit lower, at least 130 to kill foodborne bacteria, but higher temperatures than that are required for hamburger, because the way that it's processed in a meat factory, there's a possibility of there being contaminants, and you don't have that same problem with a steak. Anything that's contaminated is on the surface of the steak, which eventually gets cooked off by searing it at the very least. Anyway, that's what it looks like. And I'm thrilled to death with this food saver. I can't wait to do all kinds of different things from my garden. Like zucchini, I think would be really great. And I think it'd be nice to have some cucumbers and kale and lettuce and all the things that grow in your garden that you want to eat in the wintertime. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.